Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez.
Yeah, last time out went 8 solid innings, came away with a no decision, and his teammates are looking to try to get him that win today. All he's got to do is perform the way he did last time. Should be a go.
Ready to go now, digging in for Oakland, Zach Geloff.
The second baseman, Zach Geloff.
The pitch. That's outside. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air to left center. Grisham settles under it. Pulls it in for the out. And there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Tyler Soderstrom.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Miguel Andujar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
1 out, bases empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker. That catches the corner. Swings and misses. Slider right there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. A's go quickly and quietly there. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx. And on the hill today, Jeffrey Springs.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Just missed. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Don't let this guy fool you, Boog. Jazz has some pop. He hit 18 homers as a rookie. In 97 games last season, he hit a career-high 19 home runs. This guy's capable of blasting one out if you give him the chance.
The lefty fires. Towards first. He handles it himself. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Left fielder, Brett Myers.
And next for New York, Brett Myers. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Ball one there.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Misses off the inside. Now 2-0.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but...
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Lopez back to work. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. Fights it off. You'll see another. And that one is inside ball one. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up under it. And out number one on the grab.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Kyle.
Here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. 2 hits in the game last night. McCann measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swings through that one for strike one. Fouls one off. 2-2. Second inning here, no score. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup early enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
This is J.J. Bleday. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Misses outside. Going to count 1-2. Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
As the lefty gets to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. And another ball. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2-2 count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind to kick the pitch. Down and in, moved his feet. Next pitch is downstairs. Way inside, gets out of the way. Out to short, Wilson. Gets it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Yanks held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Gio Urshela to the plate.
Gio Urshela.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Out front and foul to the left side. And the righty deals. Bounce to third. Merrifield. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8. The first baseman, number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
So up next, Tyler Soderstrom.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. This one popped up. Chisholm should have this one. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jacob.
Now it's the shortstop,
Wilson.
Jacob Wilson. That's in there. That's strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Oakland goes quietly. And the A's are gone in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Back now in the Bronx, digging in,
Yankees,
Trent Grisham.
the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Under it. Nabs it. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And that's down and away.
Ball 1, no strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next offering is down low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that is in for a strike. 3-1. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And at second with one away. Here's the Yankees catcher now. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The punch out there, and there's 2 down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. Check swing. He went. Strike one. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him. And there is another strikeout. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. Back here in New York, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Zach Geloff. The right-hander back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The pitch. Down the line. And that is a foul ball. And a pitch. A little bit high. And now it's 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Fouled off. He was late.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The A's hitless so far in the game. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. Fouled off left side. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, and it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bottom 4, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The wind and the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey.
Big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. Bleday fires it in, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
All over that one right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
No.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a pitch. way
Oh,
high.
that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jason Dominguez on deck for the Yankees. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And ball four, and Judge takes his walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The designated hitter.
2 on, 1 out. In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Grounded out his first time. On the ground to third, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
New inning getting started. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. Lopez back to work. Butler, 23 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the right-hander deals. That's inside. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
McCann swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. All tied up as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. And that one fouled off. McCann, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Righty delivers. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. That one the other way, and it stays fair. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And that is the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he deals. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Wouldn't chase that time. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And another ball. On the ground to first. And he grabs it, foul. That one out to right, settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that's outside. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
And up next for New York, Whit Merrifield. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Andujar makes the catch. And that is that. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. Here comes a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
1 ball.
Slider misses outside. Got it by him for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the batting order turns over. Zach Geloff up next for the A's.
Off the plate,
now a check swing, but he held up. And that one in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Back in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 93. The pitch. Inside, just missed. And it's even up. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Jose Leclerc, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Otanez also getting ready. The lefty fires. Off
That's
the mark
ball two.
there. 2 balls and a strike. Wouldn't
3
chase
balls,
that
1
time.
strike.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In the air, foul off first. Soderstrom makes the grab. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the
Now
heart of the
batting,
plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got
Anthony.
underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Volpe.
So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Pulls that one foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Wilson. The throw to
Got it.
first. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And stepping in for the
Jr.
Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Almost
Inside,
got him.
1.
Struck him out looking. So the Yanks go in order, and we are still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
We
off
go to
for
the top of the 7th.
The
Striding
left
to the plate
fielder,
now
number
for
22.
Oakland, Miguel Andujar.
And Duhar.
And the pitch. Late on that fastball.
So what we're seeing is a
0-1 for
lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
This one in the air. On the move. And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 0-1. And that's a little high.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Hit in the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence.
And next will be the cleanup hitter,
Butler.
Lawrence Butler. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That's in there.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back in the Bronx,
Leading off for the
Brett
Yankees.
Myers.
The left fielder.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And here it comes.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And now the 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That just misses. Ball 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Jeffrey Springs done for the afternoon, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Pitching change here, Jose Leclerc.
Number 28, Jose Leclerc.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez. And a strike in there.
0-1.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. That one off the mark. Full count now. Paul Goldschmidt up next. Right-hander kicks, deals. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swung on, belted. That one back there and gone. A monster shot to right. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
One is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Kicks and fires. That misses, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side. Soderstrom steps on the bag. What a play. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Kyle McCann now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Kyle McCann.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Leiter, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the 0-1. Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. One and 2 here. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. The pitch. Up the middle, Chisholm. 1 at second. Out. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Giorgella steps in. That one called a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one missed. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Michel Otañez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading down for the Yankees, the
third baseman, Whit Merrifield. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Going 1. And a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Ben Wright.
And here's the catcher. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Floro getting loose out there. McFarland, a left-hander, also throwing. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it is 2-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, out towards right center. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball.
3-0.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swings through that one for strike 2.
We got full count.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And a pitch. Called strike right there. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
He's 2 outs away. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. In the air, right field. And it's foul. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Out towards left center. Myers on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Zach.
The Athletics down to their last out. Now it's going to be Zach Geloff. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Just missed. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Athletics down to their final strike. Got it. And that'll do it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final